Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Asian Psycho, and we are going to get started on what I believe to be, let's see, we started with the SG550, we started with, and then the SG550 Mark II. So now there's going to be a third episode in the SG550 family of reviews, chapter number 46 of the Exploring the Arsenal series, featuring me, Asian Psycho, aka Toes number 98. And this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the GP rare variant of the SG550, the SG550 CAMO. Now, the SG550 family wasn't as big as I thought, because I thought, just like the dual Scorpions, I thought every single variant had a Mark II variant, but that's not the case. Only the SG550, the original one, the GP standard one, and the SG556, the NX standard variant, have Mark II variants, but it's okay, because it's still a relatively big family anyway, because most other families only have like their GP standard, GP rare, and NX standard, NX rare anyway. Maybe the occasional epic, but the SG550 family is still pretty big in itself. Six variants, including the GP standard one. That's pretty big. So, anyways, that's what she said too. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna get started on the review on the SG550 CAMO, which is the GP rare variant of the SG550 assault rifle. And this is one of the more expensive assault rifles, I think. I mean, it does cost like the same as an RPKS mod, which is the most expensive machine gun in the freaking shop. If the one-day sales were still in the freaking shop, which I don't understand why it's not back yet, but Nexon can do whatever the hell it wants. Not really, but anyways. So, technically speaking, it should cost 1,650 GP a day, but as you guys probably know by now, the shop is kind of fucked up and retarded, and you can only buy it for 7-day durations for most of them anyway. And right now, it costs 8,000 or 85 GP for a week. It's a bit expensive. They should really cut down on the GP things if they want to just sell 7 days only. Fucking Nexon. Anyways, so the main advantages that the SG550 CAMO features over the original SG550 is the fact that it now features and it now boasts a standard 30-round magazine, which is huge. This is as huge as the SG550's 3-point increase in damage over the original SG550. It's pretty much as big of a change like that. So the SG550 CAMO, in terms of pure statistics, does feature, it looks like, let's see, 1 point more damage. However, apparently the SG550 CAMO features a negative 5-point reduction, or I should say a 5-point reduction, because negative 5-point reduction would actually be a positive one. Math. It features a 5-point reduction in accuracy for whatever reason, which I find to be absolutely mind-boggling, but upon further review, or upon further use of the SG550 CAMO, I really do feel that the accuracy is a little bit tampered with. I don't know if Nexon intended this for rebalancing purposes or something like that, but it feels like when you spray at long range, it seems like some of your shots will miss for whatever stupid reason. I don't really understand why, but it seems like it's a little bit harder to hit people at long range, especially if you're spraying. Tap firing isn't really much of an issue, but I do feel that maybe 1 or 2 shots out of your entire 30-round magazine will not hit your target for whatever reason, but it's not too bad. But there is certainly an accuracy decrease, which I don't understand why it should even be there, but then again, what can you do? For me anyway, it's probably a welcome change, or like a welcome advantage over having just a 20-round magazine, because that I find like the 20-round magazine just unbearable. Not as bad as that Remington's fucking 10-round magazine. That's just brutal, but nonetheless, a standard 30-round magazine is indeed very, very helpful. Moving on to, well, that's pretty much it. Because, pretty much mechanically speaking, and performance-wise, the SG550 CAMO does perform on par with the original SG550. Once again, the only changes that the SG550 CAMO features is a little bit less accuracy. Technically speaking, a 5-point reduction in accuracy from 90 to 85, but a 1-point increase in damage, which is really big as well, because now it makes it as powerful as the FAMAS, but with its high rate of fire. I don't know, I forgot the rate of fire on the FAMAS, but I would expect it to be a little bit lower. But the SG550 CAMO's 36 damage is still a lot better anyway than the 35 damage on the SG550, which is absolutely terrible. So yeah, any damage buff you can get to the SG550, you should welcome, because it just makes your SG550 a lot more powerful. So I actually find that the damage, the overall DPS on the SG550 CAMO is a lot better, like exponentially better than the SG550's DPS time. So that just shows you how much the damage buff helps to the SG550 camo. So that damage buff, the decrease in accuracy, and the God-saving the extremely forgiving 30-round magazine to the SG550 camo are what make the SG550 camo so very much so worth it. If you guys do find this, I do strongly suggest you guys use it for a time, because you might like it actually. So I mean, the SG550 camo is what I like to envision the SG550 to have become, like its true potential. If it had a 30-round magazine, it would probably perform something like the SG550 camo, but obviously they're not the same gun in combat arms, so whatever. There, you can't really complain about that. So once again, this is a GP rare. You can also find it from the Miss G case if you are not high enough rank to get it. Speaking of which, you need to be Captain 4 in order to unlock the GP550 or the SG550 GP. What the hell's that? The SG550 camos directly from the GP shop. So it's probably one of the lowest. It's probably one of the assault rifles with lowest rank requirements, because at Captain 4, that's pretty low in terms of like the high ranks, like the of commissioned officers. Like captain, you got your captains, you got your colonel, or not colonels, but you got your majors, got your lieutenant majors, or lieutenant, whatever the hell that is, lieutenant colonels, so stuff like that. So anyways, so yeah, that should pretty much wrap up the review on the SG550 camo. I feel that the SG550 camo is a huge improvement over the original SG550, just as much as, if not more than, the SG550 Mark II's improvement over the SG550 in terms of its damage buff. So whichever you guys prefer, you guys can take it. Both the SG550 Mark II and the SG550 camo are huge improvements over the original SG550 because of their, because of their unique improvements and buffs. The SG550 camo having its extended magazine and +1 damage, while the SG550 Mark II has the +3 damage, which is huge. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later in the next episodes featuring the other variants of the SG550 family. So anyways, thank you guys for very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Yukishite. One last thing I forgot to mention, now that I think about it, is the fact that the SG550 camo is actually able to be customized. So, stupid phone. The customization. So let's talk briefly about the customizations on the SG550 camo, because I got plenty of gameplay here. The SG550 camo's customizations, I recommend that you do the damage customization, but not the accuracy or the rate of fire, because the rate of fire, you can fully customize the SG550 camo, but the rate of fire is not very helpful at all, because I mean it already has very fast rate of fire to begin with at 74, and let's see, the accuracy, maybe that's why I feel that the SG550's camo's ability at long range was not so great, because maybe the recoil pattern was screwed up, or something like that. But to be honest, the SG550 family's like a recoil pattern is so bad to begin with. Like, it goes up for like the first 3 shots, and it just kicks left, right for like 5 bullets each. So it's pretty bad for like long range spraying. Not like the M4A1, which goes up like for like 5 or 6 shots and it goes back wobble in like the same area. But anyways, so as for the customizations for the SG550 Mark II, the SG550 camo, the damage is going to help you the most, because the damage on the SG550 camo, while it did get a 1 point buff from the original SG550, any damage buff, like I said, to the SG550 is absolutely either necessary or at the least welcome. So you'll find that you're going to be knocking down targets with the damage. I think it's called a piston customization for damage, for customizing damage. So you're gonna find that you're going to be knocking down people down a little bit quicker with the SG550 camo if you do have the damage customization on it. So yeah, that's pretty much the only one that I recommend that you guys use if you do indeed happen upon the SG550 camo for more than a day, so, and you want to customize it. So that's pretty much my recommendations for the customizations on the SG550 camo. So hope you guys have hope you guys do take my advice, and yeah, if you guys do kind of disagree on that, then you guys can leave a comment below telling me that I'm an asshole, and I'm a fucking idiot, and that my thoughts on customizations are totally wrong. So anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and this is the true end of the video. よく知ってってね。